Hello YouTube and welcome again to the Loot Corner, and it's at last that moment, the part of Jak Atlas month where I show you guys the update to my Jak Atlas Turbo deck. Now that Extreme Victory's come and gone and I got all the cards I needed for it, and I've just been taking around some stuff. Anyway, so yeah, this is the deck. Here's the extra deck. Here's my Gorz token. Let's begin, shall we? First up, 3 Vice Dragon, 2 Power Giant, 1 Gorz, 3 Axe Dragonoot, 3 Creation Resonator, 3 Barrier Resonator, Blackwing Gale, Sangan, Morphing Jar, and Glow Up Ball for the monsters. Spells, 2 MST, 2 Duality, 2 Resonator Call, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, True Nade, Reborn, Pot of Avarice. And for the traps, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Red Carpet, 2 Solemn Warning, Call the Haunted, Mirror Force, 7 Tools, and Solemn Judgment. As for the extra deck, 1 Red Nova Dragon, 2 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Exploder Dragonwing, 1 Chaos King Archfiend, and then 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Black Wing Dragon, 1 Power Tool Dragon, 1 Lifestream Dragon, Trishula, Scrap Dragon, Brownac, and a Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. As you'll notice, the pattern with the extra deck is I've got Jak Synchros first, the rest of the 5D Synchros, and then I tried to put in as many of the staple generic Synchros into the extra deck as well. Yeah, no, I was really pleased that I pulled this just the other day, because, yeah, now I got pretty much everything I wanted in here. Yeah, it's more or less just a fun but awesome deck at the same time. If I really want to, I'd pimp this extra deck out with, like, the best possible Synchros, and like I'd be putting in Fighter and Catastrophe, but I wanted to put all those signature stuff first. On to the main deck itself. It's quite a bit different from before. Back with the first build, I focused on utilizing Dragon's Mirror, Dark Calling, and Return from a Different Dimension to make my giant pushes. And now instead I just am trying to... I drop 1 Synchro Monster, and I just try and make plays after that. One of the most powerful traps in this entire deck is Red Carpet. It's a Gotham's E-Call for Resonators. All you need is just a Dragon Synchro on anywhere on the field, and you can revive 2 of them from the graveyard, which is really nice in making quick Red Nova Dragons, because you could just lead off with Vice Dragon through his effect, Creation Resonator, and pitch Barrier Resonator for his effect, make your Red Dragon Archfiend, spring Red Carpet, summon your 2 guys back, and then from there you can make Red Nova Dragon. Or if you've got like a Stardust on the field and you normal summon Axe Dragonoot, and you've got Red Carpet down, and you've got like those Resonators in the graveyard, you can bring him back, and you can go into level 7 and then level 8, or you can go into level 6 or you can go into level 5 and level 8. Yeah, Red Carpet just allows to create some interesting possibilities. Resonator Call tutors any Resonator out of the deck that you need. Creation has that effect where he special summons himself if you have a level 8 or higher Synchro Monster on the field, which is actually quite often. Barrier has his neat effect where you can pitch it to prevent a Resonator or any tuner monster you control from being destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage involving it. So if you end up in the unfortunate position where they like econ your Glow Up Ball into attack, you can pitch Barrier Resonator to make it so that he doesn't die. Second tutors out all the tuners. Blackwing Gale is in here basically as an out to a lot of annoying problem cards like Thunder King Ryo, Doom Caliber Knight, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien, like just those guys that could potentially wreck my day. Morphing Jar, it just refreshes the hand. As for the choices of other monsters, Power Giant actually is a very nice card. I might consider putting this up to 3 if I can get a 3rd one. You pitch a level 4 lower monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon it. His level is lowered by that of the guy you discarded. He allows for some opening synchro plays, like you can pitch a Barrier Resonator through his effect, summon him, he's level 5, summon Creation Resonator, and then synchro into Stardust, and if you have Red Carpet set, you can, on the next turn, you can, if you draw like any of your non-tuner monsters, you can spring Carpet and go from there. Like one of my favorite choices for synchros is Chaos King Archfiend, who has this nifty effect of when he battles during your turn, you can switch the attack and defense of your opponent's monster around, which in his own attack and defense is 2,600 apiece. So if you can have him take down a lot of big monsters who have low defense, and a lot of big monsters have low defense. So Chaos King Archfiend can in fact take down Scrapjack, Jeshula, opposing Red Dragon Archfiends, and like all those other big boss monsters that have high attack but low defense, which is really, really nice. Boss monster is Red Nova Dragon. He gains 500 attack speed for tuner in the graveyard, of which I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tuners, so he will get big. Gores is in here just because, well, he's Gores. Polydwally is in here for deck fitting and to just add a little bit more consistency. I considered Red Dragon Vase, but I did not like it as much. It's extremely situational. You need to have a Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, and its penalties, I think, are just a bit too much. Duality, you can't special summon release just for that turn, as opposed to like 2 turns, and admittedly, the only advantage, Red Dragon Vase has like the advantage of you can spam 2 in 1 turn, but I'd rather just have like the duality for a bit more consistency. And for the traps, it's fairly basic. I just got 2 deep prisons for right now. When the priority rule changes come in, bottomless trap hole is probably going to be going in. And the pot of avarice is in just because after I've done a whole bunch of my stuff, I will have monsters in the graveyard. Otherwise, I could probably ditch it for mind control, since I got all the tuners. And as for the extra goes, I might consider putting Catastrophe in over a guy, and I'm not too sure about that. I find that I do make 6s quite easily, and I'd rather not waste my Bryon Act for just as a bridge play to get it to another synchro, because that's something I do, is I'll make a synchro summon just so I can make another synchro summon as an in-between. So I go from 7, then 8, or which is why I got Lifestream Dragon in here, just for the hell of it, because I can go Power Tool Dragon, and then from there I go into my level 8s, or just for the lulz, Lifestream. The other questionable choice is I'm thinking of dropping Axe Dragonute for Dodger Dragons. Dragonute has the higher attack, and he's a pretty nasty beater, but Dodger Dragon lets me shut off counter traps from my opponent's side of the field for the turn. Once I get my hands on a playset of them, I will consider this. Otherwise, I'm liking how it's going. Plays very aggressively, but again, it's Jax type of deck. But it also has a decent amount of defense too. None of the burn life points style damage that the previous deck did. I just phased that out in favor of just a bit more consistency. And that's pretty much all I got to say on update to Jak Atlas Turbo. So thank you guys for watching, and until the next time, take care.
そしてバトルフェーズが終了したこの瞬間、ストラップカードスター X カードの効果によりスターダストドラゴンとレッドデーモンズドラゴンは蘇る。スターダストドラゴンとレッドデーモンズドラゴンが復活した。
幽星が言っていた未来。幽星は何を見ているの？
ゾーンとの戦いの時、父さんが俺の心に語りかけてくれた。俺がなすべきことを、モーメントの幽星粒子のように人の心を導き、人の心をつなぐのだと。人と人を結びつける存在、それこそが絆。もしみんなが離れ離れになったとしても、俺は幽星粒子のようにみんなの心の間をつなぐ絆になりたい。だから迷うことはない。俺たちは一人で立ち、一人で進むことができるんだ。
幽星。
ならば俺は立つ。キングとして世界へ進む。流星、最後まで俺を見届けろ。俺のこの荒ぶる魂を。ああ、来いジャック。スピードワールド2の効果発動。スピードカウンターを7つ取り除くことでカードを1 しまいドローする。チェーンリゾネーターを召喚。アイスフィールドにシンクロモンスターが存在し、チェーンリゾネーターの召喚に成功した時、デッキからリゾネーターと名付くチューナーモンスターを特殊召喚できる。ダークリゾネーターを特殊召喚。荒ぶるぞ俺の魂が。レベル8のレッドデーモンズドラゴンにレベル3のダークリゾネーターとレベル1のチェーンリゾネーターをダブルチューニング。王者と悪魔今振り交わる。荒ぶる魂よ、天地創造の叫びを上げよ。シンクロ召喚いでよ、スカーレットノバドラゴン。スカーレットノバドラゴンの攻撃力は俺の墓地のチューナーモンスター1体につき500ポイントアップする。俺の墓地に眠るチューナーモンスターは5体。よってスカーレットノバドラゴンの攻撃力は2500ポイントアップする。
すげえ、攻撃力6000。ジャックは魂の全てをユースにぶつけようとしている。
ユースはどこだ。